Hey there guys, and welcome back to Danganronpa Blind. So, in the last episode, well, we left the garbage. We were saved from Monokuma by Kyoko. Turns out we're gonna redo Mukuro's trial and try to actually find out the truth instead of what Monokuma purported to be the truth. But in this episode, we gotta try to go find everybody else who's still, alive, and convince them to work with us. So is anybody just kind of hanging out, or are they all in their individual rooms? No. Who? I want to find Byakuya first. Let's find Byakuya. Where does he live again? I can never remember where anybody is on this. Toko, Junko, no, Sayaka. There you are, Byakuya. Are you alive? Around? Inside? Maybe? Are you gonna be surprised to see me? You happy to see me? It's your favorite, not dead yet. Okay. In that case, out of everybody, Aoi would probably open her door. Toko would probably as well, but let's check Aoi. Hello? I'm alive! No?
Hey.
Is everybody in the dining room? Is that where everybody's at? Is everybody just having a little party in here without me? Thinking, oh, Makoto's dead. Good. Eh? No, but, huh? Wait, but, I feel like I just said the same thing that Monokuma's Tet spots. 103.2.1.255? 255? That's not a very good IP. Huh? Wait.
However,
I also wonder what that was all about. That was odd, to say the least. Was I right about everybody, or at least, yeah, I'm so smart.
Makoto?
You guys!
It is! There's no two ways about it, that's Makoto!
huh? You survived?
Jeez, you're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
Oh, Byakuya, don't be so happy to see
I'm
me.
just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost, right?
Not yet. I'm not a ghost yet. Don't worry. I beat the odds, everybody! I'm here!
What?
Oh, it's garbage. Sorry.
What the heck?
Probably ought to take a shower, but oops. Well, my bad. Sorry about that, everybody. How's it going, Aoi? And do we? That's interesting. What does the rule say about that? Or is there a rule actually about that? Let me open up my little regulations booklet here. Leaving campus, nighttime, blah, blah, blah. No. Anyone who kills a fellow student will become blackened. Okay. Once a murder takes place, it doesn't have to be by a student. Once a murder takes place, a class trial will begin. If the guilty party is exposed, it doesn't have to be a student again, they alone will be executed. No loaning. Kill a maximum of 2 people, and breaking in a locked room. So it actually doesn't say anything about additional areas to explore. Toko, how have you been doing? Sorry, I'm alive at least, hey.
I'm telling you!
Okay, I see not much has changed between us. Even with my death and, coming back to life. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you for the info. How about you, Hiro?
Yo.
Well, it smelled like trash. And there was lots of trash.
You know?
Actually, the spirit world is just garbage. Huh? That's my question. Who the heck is Miss whatever. Byakuya, I figure you're the only one who's actually gonna give me, like, a real answer. Well, I just proved that, you know, the world's an interesting place. And it's all... Is that a question or a sentence? It's all Kyoto's and Alter Ego's
That's right.
doing. And by extension, of course, Chihiro. I can't discount Chihiro's involvement. But all that aside, shall we tell them how things are gonna be now?
Yes.
Well, Byakuya. Oh, I already chatted with him, actually. It's all, you know, kinda good.
It's true.
Well. So the last class trial was, you know, a farce.
In other
And
words,
we're gonna redo it. Sound good? Okay, let's go.
How about that?
No! Come on!
wrong.
It's the mastermind, him/themselves. Byakuya, you're always on top of it. I knew you'd understand.
Huh?
Of everybody here, I knew Byakuya would understand.
That's right. However,
Or so they
What
thought.
did you say?
however,
Huh?
Well, we certainly think so. But it's just like Byakuya said. He was already losing in the
Correct.
court of public opinion. So
Naturally.
the mastermind really didn't have a choice.
Don't be mean.
Yeah, basically we're just gonna redo the trial. And the mastermind did it. Fun fact. All we have to do is prove that. It's actually kind of an interesting twisting on the head of the formula of Danganronpa. Because normally it's find evidence to figure out the killer. Now it's, we're pretty sure of who the killer is, we have to find evidence to prove it. Which, you know, scientifically is kind of the wrong way to go about it. But,
But
well, we have a little ace up our sleeve this time around, Aoi.
anyway,
Oh no!
Well, that's
we hate you.
That's been true every time so far, guys. If we were wrong, we all died anyway. Nothing's changed. I was subject to the same... I fell victim to the same, you know, logical fallacy that you all did, but it's the same as
Anyway.
always. If we're wrong, we all die.
Interesting.
Well, I think Monokuma and I and Kyoto all agree. It is interesting. It's a daunting task, but we have the best and the brightest here. And Makoto's picking up on exactly what I was dropping earlier. This time things are a little different. Wait. Is this some kind of reverse psychology by Kyoko here?
Indeed.
Or is this to do with the mastermind? Yeah. So, the impression that I got from that hint, before we get too far along, if it's true, and we kind of touched on this a little last episode, is that the mastermind is one of the students.
See.
Huh?
So, in other words,
Precisely. That there were. That was the only logical conclusion I could draw.
What?
No way!
But we don't know that it's not true either.
Indeed.
And without being able to rule out that possibility, what Kyoko says makes sense. I don't disagree with your logic, Toko. For a variety of reasons. That's also not necessarily true, Makoto, because what if the mastermind is more than one person?
Well... But...
Isn't that right, Kyoko?
I'm right, right?
Isn't that right, Kyoko? Kyoko. Any day now. I know you're gonna say it. Wait, we didn't say it? Wait, oh, it's already nighttime.
This is a school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the mystery in whatever way you see fit. Then we can all meet up at the class trial, okay?
Indeed, almost too much so.
that's fine.
I think Kyoko and I can work together safely, though. You always were, Byakuya, except when you needed my help, of course.
In
Then
the
you
name
weren't,
of
but...
my family.
Okay.
Goodbye.
See ya. So,
Hey.
I feel like I'm still right about if the mastermind is multiple people, then one could be controlling Monokuma, either from inside the school, who's already been inside the school, or otherwise, or from outside the school as well. In addition to, if there is the mastermind among us as students, then there could be, you know, Dose. Take me with you, Kyoto!
Indeed.
You know you can trust me, and I trust you. Right?
You know?
You don't say.
Just a second.
I have a feeling that everybody's gonna
How
end up
about
doing
that?
that. Please do, Hiro. Please do. That would actually be extremely convenient if you did. If you actually came through in the end, when it was super, you know, most important.
Aw.
So it would seem, yeah.
But... I mean...
And sometimes you have to go it alone, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's okay. Oh,
But... Okay.
okay. And then hopefully at the end of the day, we can all come together and, you know, do this. So is Kyoto still here? Are we going to work together? Potentially?
Indeed.
What do you have to say, Kyoto, now that it's just the two of us?
However, so
Precisely. No, that's what I was getting at. We're all gonna, you know, find our own stuff and do our own investigation. But that doesn't mean we can't work together at the end. Because if we're all working together, the mastermind can't be everybody. If there is a mastermind
then.
among us, and we all do our investigation independently,
correct.
the mastermind can't, you know, stop all of us. He'd be, you know, outnumbered 5-1. Okay, that opens up just a wild plethora of places to explore now. Which is almost daunting. By any means necessary, huh? I mean, I agree with that, but isn't that kind of obvious? Why did she say it? I wonder. Well, Makoto, for our sake, I hope that's true. Because it very well might be. There might not be a mastermind among us at all. But it's important to be... Ooh. Music? Yeah. It's important to be cognizant of the fact that it's possible. Went completely through the body, single time with a knife, was dead before the explosion, and metal pipe to the head. That's, you know, overkill. If I've heard it. Other wounds that were several days old. That's gonna be important somehow, but I'm not sure how yet. I don't have the picture in my head of how it all comes together yet. That is a good question, Makoto. Now that everywhere is open, it's a very daunting task to... Headmaster's room. Yeah, the door in the data center I think is going to be fascinating. The second floor of the dorms, Kyoko was saying that I wouldn't understand what was going on there unless I went there. And then we're gonna have to go back to the garden. And the dojo. Yeah, I forgot about the dojo. Man, we have a lot of places to go, Makoto. Oh, thank God! Makoto, you're so handy. Writing down a little piece of paper to remind me so I don't have to remember all that, because that's a lot of places I gotta remember. First things first, though. Shall we just take a little peek upstairs to the second floor of the dorms where there's apparently no cameras? Let's go, Makoto. Just a little peek. Ooh. Ooh. I see why I was locked. This isn't as particularly as pretty as I was thinking it might be. What is going on here? Oh, not many. A lot of these rooms don't have doors. What's the point of that? Regardless, guys, next time on Danganronpa Blind, we're going to take a look at the second floor of the dorms, see what else we can see, maybe hit up the data center, depending on how long and what's going on here. But either way, until next time, thank you guys so very much for watching this, and I hope you're having a fantastic day.